Now he said that lawyer, they don't know who he was, and he was strange. All he kept wanting to make sure is Michael Moore ain't have no gun. And then he asked Michael Moore, "You still got your gun?" He like, "Hell yeah." He like, "Michael, you can't have your gun." Right? So then what they did is they switched off Frank for and Michael Moore on Tupac. They put Frank on Tupac because they knew Michael Moore had his gun. And they convinced Frank not to have his gun. And then listen what he say here.
You know, and I'm sitting here and I'm going, okay, we got some problems. But I didn't say nothing. But then, when Reggie made a big deal about me and you doing the switch, I knew something was wrong. I knew something was wrong. And remember I told you, I said, that sure was weird. Ask Tim Williams. I told Tim something was going to happen. They all laughed at me. I said, Tim, something's going to happen. This was after we left the meeting? No, it was after I left you and Pac. Oh, okay. Because I went back to my room, remember? Remember when I told you that me and Tim stopped in front of the MGM Grand? Why would I have done that, Frank? Why would I have stopped Tim's truck? I stopped and I said, Tim, I should get out. And Tim goes, man, you know they going to trip on you. I said, Tim, I should get out. Me and Tim were arguing in front of the MGM Grand while the fight was going on. The reason we were arguing is because I kept saying I should get out. You see what I'm saying? And then he was saying, well, if you get out, all you're going to do is get out pissed off if I show up late without you. You know what Al said? He said, get to the hotel whenever he... Get this. We weren't late yet, Frank. We were supposed to be there at 8 o'clock. At 7:30, they were calling my room looking for me. They were looking for me. Wow. You see what I'm saying? It was an hour before the fight. An hour. They were like, where's Michael Moore? Where's Michael Moore? Where's Michael Moore? But there's a reason. And you know the reason they were looking for me, Frank? Guess who would have had a gun? You. Me. And they knew it. So, you know, I'm not going to answer that question if it's a setup. But you know, I'm looking at the whole picture. The whole picture is definitely on the weird side. It's weird. It is weird. Tupac was depressed. He didn't want to be there. He told me in Vegas that he didn't want to, in New York that he didn't want to come. Well, he told Kevin that, and he told me that while we were there, too. When we were sitting around waiting. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Yeah. So, you know, you're asking me, I'm telling you, some things happened that never happened before. That thing was so persistent, and it was only a meeting about carrying your weapon. I can't even remember, Frank, if he said anything else. We're working on you guys getting cards. Don't carry your weapon. Working on you guys getting your cards. Whatever you do, they're going to be cracking down. They're going to be checking everything. They're going to be coming in there doing this. Everything was negative to scare you. Then we get a card from this guy, who's this is supposed to be his office we're in. Now, here's another thing. Did you notice the pictures? Yeah. They weren't him, Frank. They weren't him. And you know what I'm thinking? I don't think that guy was a lawyer.
And this dude got an office full of pictures, and none of the pictures is him. This whole shit was a setup, bro. This shit was a setup, and Reggie was involved, allegedly. This is his people. He called a meeting with them.
I'm telling you. Something was definitely wrong. That office wasn't his. And then he said something about it. Remember? He said, sometimes we work in each other's office or something to that. Remember? Why would he say that? So why don't I answer questions? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm telling you, Frank, something is not right. I'm telling you. It just didn't add up. It didn't add up. Reggie was so weird. I'm going to tell you another thing. Let's look at Reggie's thing. Why would Reggie? He's never, ever turned it over to you. Right. He turned it over to Marcus the time before that. He was never there. And he was never there. Why was he so insistent on being there? And
Here's another one for y'all. Reggie never goes to Club 662. He's never there. The night of the Tupac shit, he want to be at the club. Michael Moore is like, yo, Reggie, what are you doing here? You never be here. Like, and he's always being Suge's shadow, except for this night when Tupac get killed. Right? Listen.
Reggie's thing. Why would Reggie? He's never, ever went to that club and started to. Why was Reggie and Larry there? Why was Reggie and Al there? Well, he turned it over to Al every time. He turned it over to you. Well, he turned it over to Marcus the time before that. He was never there. And he was never there. Why was he so insistent on being there? And I asked him. When I first got to the club, I said, Reggie, why are you here? Aren't you going to shoot? No, I got to take care of some things at the club. And guess what? What did he do different? Nothing. Nothing at all. He did nothing. He just was there.
You heard him? Reggie, what are you doing here? Why you not with Suge? Oh, I got to be over here tonight. I got to be here. But he did nothing different from what he normally do. So, like, why the fuck was you there? Because he knew not to be around Suge and them. Because he knew what the fuck was going, getting ready to happen. Allegedly.
Went to that club and started to. Why was Reggie and Larry there? Why was Reggie and Al there? Well, he turned it over to Al every time. He turned it over to you. Well, he turned it over to Marcus the time before that. He was never there. And he was never there. Why was he so insistent on being there? And I asked him. When I first got to the club, I said, Reggie, why are you here? Aren't you going to shoot? No, I got to take care of some things at the club. And guess what? What did he do different? Nothing. Nothing at all. He did nothing. He just was there. He was just there. So I'm telling you, some shit didn't add up. It didn't add up for me. I'm not convinced. By any means am I convinced. You know, the shit looks a little crazy. You know, when you look at the whole picture, why they were so insistent. Why are we in an office? This guy's name's not even on the door. This guy's giving us a card saying he's this, but we're in an office where we should even been. We've never did that. We showed up to this guy, and we had no idea what we were doing there. And he didn't even make sense when we got there. Reggie can normally tell us that. Reggie normally tells us, hey, you know, they're going to be sweating you. You know, don't come in when you first come in, but then whenever the heat goes down, get your shit. Reggie told us that. We had a point to have someone else be there to do it. You see what I'm saying? If you don't think something's a little strange about that, see, to me, the questions aren't answered. They're not answered. Reggie never goes to that club.